students, I'm Madam Joyce from Educare TZ. I'm teaching biology, and today I'll be with you to discuss our topic, which is the comparative of natural groups of organisms. Here, my students, we are going to deal with the kingdom Animalia. So, my students, we can remind ourselves on where we end on the last session. We tried to look on the body system which are found within the phylum Arthropoda, and mainly we were talking about the cockroach. So tukaangalia structure, the digestive system which is found within the cockroach. Tukaangalia the part, tukasema only they contain 3 parts ambayo ni midgut, foregut and hindgut. Pia tukasema function of which part which are found within the digestive system. So my student, as we have already seen that in the body part, on the body system which are found within the arthropod. So kunakuwa na system mbalimbali. Kwa hiyo sasa hapa tulianza kuangalia ya kwanza, digestive system. And in our today's session also we are going to focus looking on the reproductive system of the male cockroach. Tunasema in general tunaenda kuangalia reproductive system which is found within the cockroach. And here my student, in this session we are going to divide into 3 sessions. So in the first session is where now we are going to discuss the male cockroach, reproductive system in the male cockroach. And the second part we're going to finalize by looking on the female reproductive system. So my students, let's move together to start our discussion. So now we are saying that the male cockroach has a pair of anal styletes. These anal styles. So the external structure which differentiate the male cockroach from a female. Kwa hiyo sasa kwenye hile external structure of the male cockroach anakuwa na hii structure ambayo inaitwa anal styles. Anal styles. Na hii anal style ndio ambayo inamdifferentiate kati ya male cockroach na female cockroach. Meaning that female cockroach does not have or does not contain this structure ambayo tunaita anal style, but the male cockroach contain this anal style. So what is the function of this anal style? We are going to discuss it. So here, my students, we are saying that testes are small lobed masses ambayo tunaita lobules lying longitudinal au tunaita kwamba lateral dorsally in the 4th and 5th abdominal segment. Kwa hiyo ina maana kwamba hawa organism pia they possess a testes. Na hii testes wanayopossess hawa organism tunaita lobules. Hizi lobules zimealign later dorsally in the 4th and 5th abdominal segment. Ukianza kucount zile segmenti za huyu male cockroach kuanzia ile ya 5 kuanzia ya 4 na ya 5 ndipo ambapo unakutana na hii lobules au tunaziita testes for a male cockroach. And also my students, we can say that there are 2 testes. We have only 2 testes in the cockroach. So one on the right and the other on the left. So each joined to a slender vas deferens, the vas deferens au tunaita plural inaitwa vasa differentia, which connected to a wider ejaculatory duct. Kwa hiyo sasa hawa organism pia male cockroach tunasema kwamba they have 2 testes as usual, normally in the animals au in the human being. Also they have 2 testes. Na ndani ya hii 2 testes moja inapatikana kushoto na nyingine inapatikana kulia. Lakini pia tunasema each testes tunasema kwamba may be joined with the slender of the vas deferens. Kwa ina maana ile vas deferens au tunaita ile tube like structure which connected 2 testes inaitwa vasa differentia. Ndio ambayo ina connect between one test and another test which is found within the cockroach. So which connected the wider ejaculatory duct. We're going to see later on the diagram this ejaculatory duct inakuwa na kazi gani. Lakini before we moving on the ejaculatory duct to see the function, we have to know the function of testes within the cockroach. since they possess a testes, so we have to know the function of food testes within the cockroach. So here we are saying that the testes produce the sperm which is transferred through the vasa differentia to the seminal vesicle. Kwa hiyo sasa hawa organism tunasema kwamba they have a testes. So the testes ndio ambayo iko responsible kwa ajili ya kuproduce the sperm. Kwa sperm zinatengenezwa ndani ya testes ambayo inapatikana kwenye cockroach, and this is obvious. It is normally even the animals. The testes, it is responsible for production of the sperm. So these sperm are transferred, zinasafirishwa kupitia hii tube ambayo inaitwa vasa differentia to the seminal vesicles. Kwa hiyo sasa hii zile sperm zinabidi transferred, zinaenda kwenye structure ambayo inaitwa seminal vesicles, ndio ambayo inafanya temporary storage of the sperm. And also we can say that all sperm from the seminal vesicles are collected together into a large bundle called spermatophores, au tunaita sperm pouch. Pale kwenye seminal vesicles tumesema inafanya temporary storage of the sperm after production within the testes. Kwa hiyo sasa pale kwa kuwa inakaa temporary, hile tunaita sperm zitatoka pale kwenye hile seminal vesicles, itaenda moja kwa moja kwenda kutunzwa kwenye structure ambayo inaitwa spermatophore au inaitwa sperm pouch. Kwa maana kwamba hiyo ni pochi ambayo iko responsible kwa ajili ya kutunza hizo tunazoziita sperm. And also we can say that they are three asymmetrical chitinous structure called inaitwa gonapophyses au tunaita phalomeres. The right phalomeres and the left phalomeres in largest and the ventral phalomeres zinakuwa ni smallest. What does that mean? Hapa tunasema kwamba kwenye structure of this organism inakuwa na three asymmetrical chitinous structure. Na hizo three chitinous asymmetrical structure, ya kwanza tumesema inaitwa gonapophyses au tunaita phalomeres. Inapatikana kushoto na kulia kwa hawa organism ambao wanaitwa cockroach. So this together with the pseudopenis from the organ used to transfer the sperm pouch to the female during copulation. Kwa hiyo sasa ukiangalia hawa organism pia ambao tunawaita cockroach, they have a pseudopenis. A pseudopenis. The word pseudo meaning that false. But the penis, this is the special organ which is responsible for transferring the sperm from the male reproductive structure to the female reproductive structure. And mainly here we are talking about cockroach, kwa maana kwamba zile penis, zile sperm zitabidi transferred kutoka kwenye ile sperm pouch ambayo tulikuwa tunaita spermatophore. Itatoka kwenye zile spermatophore zitaenda kwenye female structure ambayo inaitwa urethra. We're going to discuss later on the structure of the female reproductive system. But also this one, it is transferred from the sperm pouch to the female during copulation. So after copulation is where now the sperm are transferred from the male reproductive structure to the female reproductive structure. So my student, we have already discussed on the structure of the male reproductive structure. Here the point to note that unatakiwa ujue structure moja inayopatikana ndani ya kila structure ambayo inapatikana ndani ya male reproductive structure ya cockroach with its function. So here we are going to discuss this picture which show the reproductive system of the male cockroach. Hii ndio reproductive system of the male cockroach. So if we have been told to draw the structure of the male reproductive structure of the cockroach, is this now. So you have also to make a practice so that you can be able to draw. So now we can see this one is the anal style. And this in anal style, it is very important for the male cockroach. And it is very, it differentiates between a male cockroach and the female cockroach. And also now we have the pseudopenis. So this one is the pseudopenis. Ndio ambayo iko responsible for transferring of the sperm from the male into the female during copulation. And also we have the right phallomeres. Now you can see this one is the right phallomeres. Also we have the ventral phallomeres. We have the ejaculatory duct. This one ejaculatory duct ndiyo ambayo iko responsible kwa ajili sasa ya kupitisha zile sperm kutoka kwenye hii vasa differentia kuenda kwenye pseudopenis. And also we have this mushroom glands. Also it has its own function. We have these lobules of the testes. Hizi ndizo ambazo tunaziita testes au tunaziita lobule of the testes. Ziko responsible kwa ajili ya production of the sperm. And also we have this vasa differentia is only for the passage of the sperm. And also we have this secus. Na yenyewe inakuwa na kazi tofauti tofauti. So my student, after we have seen now the structure of the male cockroach, I would like to welcome you in the next session. Is where now we are going to discuss we are going to discuss the female reproductive system or female reproductive structure which is found within the cockroach. So thank you.